Hi everybody, good afternoon. This room was released yesterday. Security footage performed digital forensic on a network copter to recover footage from a camera. And when I saw yesterday it's a Wireshark, I thought it's another C2. That's why my first interaction about it. So they give us what they have this. Yeah, I was playing around some stuff which we know. So the first thing we have this security footage pickup file. So if you open to Wireshark, you see the first thing if you when you do scroll quickly in this, you can see the length. This TCP request. You can see TCP segment data. Of course, you can start the usual when you start this one. Uh, Check a conversation. It's happening port 8081. Most of them between these two IPs. You can see. Um, the start of the conversation from the top, so you can see is exactly the sending request here to port 8081, and even Wireshark will show you his contact is a JPEG image. You can always do the follow TCP stream. Let me use their let's go back to my default axis. You can see the first thing come to see, you can see connection, it's a chunk, so you can see some chunk, this is an image, so you can exist, this is the image. And the next thing you see the boundary, so the boundary string, so that's the first image. If you scroll down, you should find the next that boundary things, that's the boundary string. So we know it's an image. Now how to extract, you can there's a couple of ways to do these things. For example, take any one of them. Let's say this image, you see this TCP. Remember this, the first top is the image, so if we copy for example this from as hex stream for example, and I can go for example to CyberChef and just say CyberChef will detect its hex, and you can see this part. I don't need this part, this is the part of the header. This is the image, so basically the bottom one is the image, so I can try to figure out where is that part. I think it's after 158. You can easily, yeah, usually it's a whether 08 is 0A, I think, because the image I think start with a 0A, so you can see 156 or 50. Let's see how much. Yeah, if we remove this, we start with FF. So if we remove that, so basically if I remove 158 bytes, so remove the first header, so if I can say to him drop for example the first 58, he can pick it up quickly and he can find the image, and you can see the image EA6. This is part of the flag. So basically we're removing the header and you can get the image, so I can just go and look for another piece. For example, let's go this one. I can copy this, copy hex as stream. I can come to this, I can just copy, and then we can find the next one. You can see and I can go to the end, for example the last one. I assume this is port 81, the last one. Let's copy the last one, copy uh, as hex stream. If I copy that, let me remove this, and you can see it's no, it's raw. So you can see the end of the flag, that's the close of the flag. So but there are too many of them, so you can't just do it manually like that, because so what's the other option? Because when you have pickup like that, these are a couple of things you can do fast for these pickup files. Let's see. For example, where is my pickup file? So my pickup file, so for example, this is the well-known Linux one, the Binwalk, for example. Let's make this one so everybody can see. So if I do Binwalk, for example, security, he can start picking up things, he can pick up images, but if you tell them extract it, he don't see them for some reason. If you do minus E, he output, but there is nothing is in data. You can see we don't have it. Now how to solve this problem? We can tell Binwalk to get everything, because it seems that's the problem. So let's say get any file. Can you get me any file? No, DD. Get me all the file, because it seems it's detecting image and it's not really what he's finding, or for example he find the JPEG and he said this. So tell him get me everything. So let's get everything. So in theory, if you get everything, we can get now. Let's see if usually that's one way, because remember, if you just count on Wireshark and export object, is no, the HTTP is empty. It doesn't because I think, I'm not sure what specifically related to images. So if I go now, I can see new folder is appearing, for example, and you can see what exactly Binwalk was able to extract. So if I go inside, yeah, he can extract half. It's like he get the correct images, but also he give us these funny images too. They're not correct ones. This one is you can see I can't open, but I can open. This is the rest of the images. So you can go, this one not open. You can see all the images. So basically the flag, you can just open them and try to reconstruct them. There are many of them, so you can just, like yesterday when I did this room, I start to get the flag. I just start with the first one, and I just start click and type until I see the whole characters. It seems is missing the first one. Oh, that's the first one, the flag. They are not in type of order. Yeah, Binwalk is getting them strangely enough. That's for example, this is one way to get it too, so we can see they are there. Now the other way, for example, we can just do the classic, for example, follow TCP stream. I can just say get me in raw the raw values, and I can just say save as, for example, TryHackMe camera.raw. Let's move it to a testing field. For example, I can do what I can play with it. For example, I can say let's make the directory TryHackMe. Let's move that camera. That's the raw we saved now. Let me copy also that Python script. This different way to solve this room. Let's play with it. So if I go now, we have that row, and I can check this Python script. For example, I can just, this one also he can extract the whole image, because we know the signet of the image. He can detect the image signated frames and check the image. For example, if I run this script now, Python 3, in this one you can see it is extract 41 frames, and then you can see all the frames we have now images. So if I go to my computer, the folder we just created now we can see the image. This one are more in order, better than Binwalk. You can see now the first one, you can see the cleaner. This one you can see how the image is coming nicely. Yeah, you see the, now that's what I did yesterday. You open one, and I just start writing flag, and I keep clicking. I thought to get the blood the blood point, but that's how you do it like that. You can click. Hopefully it works. One way also to do it now, for example, now let's say there's another way to do it. Let's say another way to do it is, remember that TryHackMe, we did the forensic. We used the tool that calls name is foremost. You can give it the security file, and then we can tell it, for example, do minus output, let's say in camera, for example, let's call it is fast. So if I do cd camera, you can see how the JPEG there, cd JPEG, and you can see all the file you already found them. So this one we got it with Python script. Let's see, open new tab. If I go to my security camera, this is, you can see what it said. It said, you can see this is all the report for it, so it's fine. This I will come back to this. This is the image, so you can see is also, but this one he put them for example, this one, which is it dead? Yeah, it's corrupt, but it's fine. So you can have some image are corrupted. You can see foremost also is able to get the images, and you can see the end at the end of the flag. So now we have foremost, this one foremost is this is our Python script. Now the question is what we can do with it. For example, there are too many of them. Let's create a video. One command, where's that command to do the video? I forgot about it. Yeah, this command to do the video. For example, if I want to create a video, we can just get that command, and I can come back. Basically use ffmpeg, those are the ones usually powerful tool for Linux for videos, and the frame rate 10 pattern type. I'm looking for all images inside this folder. I'm using codec 264, and let's call it JPEG. Don't worry, some file he get corrupt, but it doesn't mean it's not working. Now it's finished. So if I go to the folder, if I down, no, what did we copy? Footage, camera, JPEG. What this PDF is doing here? No, this is my old one. Oh no, this is the, let me put the, this is the foremost. This is the TryHackMe one, and that's the video that we just created. The video where we do we run it in, no, the video we run it in foremost. Let's see how it looked, the video. So that's the video. Let's play it with VLC. That's wrong video now. And you can see, I'm not showing the whole flag, guys. You can play the video later on, and you can see the flag. That's how the video play. So we have a video. We can do also where's the next command? So we have an mp4. We can do a GIF too. Let's with the same command. Let's create a GIF image. We can create the same things, we just need to output at the GIF. So leave it, don't worry about it. So if I go there, we have this GIF image, but we can, there's another command we can use for GIF. We can go with this one, convert. It takes time a little bit, but let's call it output 2. Leave it, it's slow, that one, but fine. Let's get the GIF that we got now, not you. This is the GIF. So if you open it, yeah, this is the GIF image. So if you don't need to click the image, all of them. So I'll put the command in the comment and links in the comment for all the commands and all of that. We can also create a PDF, just straightforward. This one is still thinking. That command convert is not faster. So if I do the PDF, let's leave it there. Now we have the PDF, we have that. We've been able to do it with CyberChef. We exported a raw from Wireshark. We use the Binwalk, and we use Foremost. So we have two tools, you can play with them. It seems this one is nicer. Binwalk give you that the other funny images are not working, so this one is better for me. We use the Python script, also is cool. So where's that Python script? This is all the images. BMP. Where is it? I forgot where is it. It's still not finishing. Did we got the PDF? Yeah, the PDF is done. Yeah, you can see the PDF. That's the image. So you can see all the file. That's the screenshot, and you can see the name of the camera 2022. You have the camera 1 and everything. Now, of course, the next phase you can say, okay, you can do the flag by playing the video and all of that. Did we finish here? The GIF, the second GIF is finished. The GIF 2. This one using the convert command, not MMPEG. So we have this. So let's go there. So now the first question we'll ask is, can we get a text out from the image? I tried to use some tools didn't work. One thing that worked for me is Cloud Vision, the Google Cloud Vision. There's a test here, you can try it for free. I try other Python libraries, they can't detect it really. If you uploaded this in this Google Cloud, no, this one is not what I'm looking for. No, this one is the authentication CLI. This is the Google Cloud Vision API. So if you upload it here, look what's so powerful. If you go to text, he can detect even the small one at the left, the bottom, the camera one, and he can detect very well the character, and he even detect the date at the bottom left. The JSON, of course, that's how he sent and how he reply. This one is a free for 1,000 for text detection. It's a free for 1,000 images, so for 1,000 unit is free. I tested. I've been testing it correctly. Where is it? For example, now if I run it, this is the I got it from Gemini, who created a script for me. So basically, this is the script that connect to Google Cloud and test this API. So if I run it, I'm not sure how many I've left. So for example, now I'm testing it in a folder output J output directory, J output directory JPEG. I put a test image, this one, and I'm just telling him to test one image. That's why he said minus and the script do. For example, let's test it for one image that we want to test. Let's create let me create what's there now. Let me remove this. Let's put image from our, let's choose any random, let's choose this one, copy, paste. So if I tell the script now, go to which folder, we put an image in the folder J. So let's see if you get it correctly. Let's make sure this is the image that we testing. Let's see if the script can get it correctly. So if I test it, I'm just doing it for one because I think I don't want to pass my 1,000 limit. I start paying for it. 1,000 is free. Let's see if he get it correctly. Yeah, you can see he get it correctly. 9EC8, 9EC8. So processing image frame. This is running Google using credential from Google application credentials. I'm connecting to Google Cloud, so he can get information. I'm more interested in this one. I didn't tell him to get this level 2. So basically, that's a reply you get from Google, and then you're more interested in the flag part, this one. You can see he can detect the first flag, for example. So the idea, now the script. Now the question, now what else you can do? For example, now where is that script? When you run the script for the whole 500 images, that's what you get the result. Let me go to this is when I run the script for, because this is how when you start running the script for all of them, you can see is running the script and getting all the result. So now the question is, you need to find it. I couldn't figure out how to get script that can combine this and get you the, because remember, the edge character not 100% correct. If you look, for example, here he detected 5, then switch to 6 because the edge. So the script need to make sure that the middle one are the connect and then confirm if, for example, if is it 5 or is it 6, and then you can see now he switched to 6, so it means it's 6 not 5. So this is one it's wrong. So basically I didn't finish, I got a bit tired to finish the script too, but this is all the texts that are coming from the images. So yeah, you can if you want to get the cloud, this is nice. It can give you exactly the, you can read the text from the video. So what's the conclusion? The conclusion, where if whenever you have Wireshark and you get lost, if you can't play with Wireshark, then export and all of that, the best way to always to start in Wireshark, if you want to things, just run Binwalk or Foremost. They usually, if there is a file or something, they're able to detect it. So you have this, and then of course it's easy to just convert it to video and watch it for 2 minutes. You can write your own flag, so you don't need to open 500 images like we did yesterday. As I said yesterday, I was doing this. I can just open it and write and click and fast for the blood point. So you go that. So yeah, so this is the room. Yeah, you can if you want to try the cloud, or you can play here with the head. I didn't figure out a way how to export, like say if I want to save just without that the head. I don't know where is the option, because I tried to say you only have extreme base as data, as mime data. I'm not sure what's the option to just copy so we don't copy the 158, but basically that's the image. Yeah guys, thank you very much and hope you like it. If you have question, let me know. Have a good day.